Hi everybody, Kat here, Tarot with Kat. Got a new little device here I'm trying out, so we'll see how it works. We're going to be trying a different point of view for this reading. Eventually I'll do picture in picture, but right now I'm just having fun getting used to my new tools. So do let me know what you think of this point of view. All right, so we're going to switch to here, and this is the perspective we're going to give a try. I want to also share, I got one of these beautiful rose gold foil tarot decks that just arrived. So I'm so excited. I got a new deck. They shuffle really beautifully. I like, they're slippery, but I do love how they shuffle so slick and easily. The illustrations, which are based off the traditional Rider-Waite, are just gorgeous in this deck. There you go. All right. Now, I wasn't very mindful about this, so we're not going to be doing any reversals in our traditional Celtic cross spread, but when we get to our confirmation card, we will read that either upright or reversed. All right. So this is the reading for air signs for the week of January 18th through the 25th. Tell us what we need to know. Tell us what we need to know. I feel like it wants to be that. So we're coming up as this Two of Wands right now. That's what's coming up in the heart of our spread, air signs. You're being challenged this week as your challenge obstacle awareness. There's my card, the Queen of Wands is your challenge obstacle awareness. You're down here in your subconscious tool shed. We've got the King of Cups is what we're bringing with us in our subconscious there. We're stepping out of, in the immediate past, this 2 coins, keeping things balanced out. Crowning us in our crown is the Hierophant. We've got the Hierophant, the 5th major arcana in the crown. We'll talk about that in a minute. Stepping into the immediate future, you've got a 5 of Wands in the near future. You and your environment this week, air signs, a Page of Wands. Look at all these wands. You're crossed by the Queen of Wands. You're stepping into some wands. Okay, so Wands and Pentacles, it looks like. Your environment around you this week is giving you a 6 of Swords. Love the 6s. I do like those 6s, especially after your 5s. You got a couple 5s here, which are off balance. So we'll talk about those in a minute. But your environment is giving you a 6 of Swords, ferrying you through to safety, better times. In your hopes and fears category up there, we've got the Queen of Cups. And I think that's a hope to be able to have that Queen of Cups energy, be able to trust your feelings and your intuition. Potential final outcome up there is, we've got another, look at all your 5s, you guys. You got a 5 of Cups here, crying over spilt milk. So you got a lot of 5s here. You got 5 Wands, you got 5 in your crown, got a lot of 5s here. All right, so that's a potential final outcome that we'll have to talk about there. All right, so we're going to set this deck aside, and we are going to draw one more clarification confirmation card. We'll use our Arcanum deck. This I will read upright or reversed. We're going to give it another, I do one of these jobs like this, and then I shuffle them. So we will read whether the card is upright or reversed. Will make a difference for our final clarification. So now that I've done that, what one does it want to be? I had a little peek, but it definitely wanted to pop out like that. I have an idea. I think I might know what that means. Try not to let that, if it's what I think it might have been. I got just quickest glance, so I don't want to assume anything. I'm going to pretend I didn't see it. All right, so here we go. I'm still trying to get the angle on this. Okay, that feels pretty good. All right, so we are coming up, air signs, in the heart of our spread as this 2 of Wands. 2s are always like a fork in the road, a choice, a decision to be made. With Wands are about, he's looking out to the world and saying, where's my next adventure? What's the next chapter? And I feel like that's what we're looking at right now with you, is you're thinking about where you want your life to go now in the world. And you may also be looking at some travel or considering a move. You're being challenged or crossed as your awareness by, I love this card. This is my card. She's the Queen of Wands. She is all about creativity. She's direct. She's following your passion. She's desire. She's also, the queens are the court cards in charge of healing the past too, whereas the kings are the ones in charge of forward progress. The queens take care of, like I said, the past. So I feel like maybe, since this is crossing you as your challenge, and you are looking at a choice, I really feel like you want to channel this Queen of Wands energy and be creative and follow that passion that you're feeling. And that's what's challenging you here. You really want to follow your heart right now, with something that is very meaningful to you, holds purpose for you. So you're bringing with you in your subconscious tool shed here this King of Cups energy, which is beautiful. Like I said, the kings are the ones in charge of making forward progress in your life. So he's really in touch with his emotions. There's support for you. It says support yourself before you can support others. So kings they're emotionally in tuned, and they're good at making sure they're protecting their own energy. I think that's the important message here for you, is that it's going to be critical for you to be aware of your own, and that it's down here in our subconscious tool shed. So you've already come to the realization that you're in charge of your feelings and your emotions. The things that happen to you don't jerk you around. You've learned to control that, and you're bringing that skill with you in your subconscious tool shed. Okay. Now, in our stepping out of the immediate past is a Two of Pentacles. It's juggling, it's balancing, it's keeping the balance, finding the balance in your life in order to support your success. So I feel like that's what we've been doing, trying to make sure that we're so often in the past, we when we're pursuing things, we neglect other areas and we run into trouble. So I feel like you've been doing this balancing act, and yeah, that's what we've been trying to do to keep things going. In our crown up here is the Hierophant. So Hierophants are religious authorities. They were the ones for laying down the rules for the community, the church. This is all your groups. This is all your social groups, your church groups, your PTA groups, and the rules and norms and expectations of behavior that come along with that group. So this is appearing up here in your crown. So I feel like it's a sign that it's important for you to keep in mind that when none of us is in a vacuum, that we all are a collective, and it's important, we're all connected, and it's going to be important for you to have an awareness of those connections moving forward in order for you to be successful. That's why it's in your crown up there, okay? In your crown chakra. Stepping into your immediate future, we've got this Five of Wands. So again, look at the wand. It's more, Five of Wands is you reaching out for what you want. It's you defending your passion. It's your pursuing your passion no matter what it takes, and fighting for what is important to you and what you truly believe in. You're going to be stepping into that situation where you're defending that. Fives are off balance, a little off-putting. You got the five up here. So maybe with what you're doing, your social groups and things, you might have a little conflict there with the Hierophant and the crown. So just be mindful, be very, very, very mindful of your words and your energy, and as you're stepping into the near future here, air signs. You and your environment, you're coming up, Page of Wands. And again, wanting to learn whatever you need to learn to follow that. You're on some path of pursuing something that's like really purposeful for you, that you're trying to build, and that's what you're doing, and you're venturing out to conquer the world with this idea or this passion of yours. The environment around you, luckily, we're moving on from the fives to the sixes. We've got this sixth sword. So it's having been through some rough stuff, but now we're coming through it safely, and we're not alone. Again, look, we got people with us. We got the ferryman, we got the little child sitting with us, and the shores across the way are beautiful and sunny and happy and bright. It's a sunrise over there. So things are coming around, and you're being brought to a safer spot, a safer place in your life. Okay. So now, also in our hopes and fears section, I think this is a hope. It's the Queen of Cups. So I think you're hoping that you'll be able to heal those emotional wounds and be able to trust your creativity and intuition. The Queen of Cups is all about intuition, creativity, love, connection, healing, emotional healing. So I think you're hoping for some emotional healing from some of these things that you brought with you, the juggling that you've been having to do. Yeah. Final potential outcome is another 5. So this is a word of warning then for you guys. Okay, so you got the 6. Things are getting better. You've got all these beautiful cards. You got this Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups energy, King of Cups energy beneath you. Passion that you want to pursue for sure with these wands here. So do beware with this 5 cups, okay? This is the card of crying over spilt milk. He's looking at the 3 spilt cups in front of him and kind of lamenting over it and ignoring the 2 full cups behind him. There's also a river running under a bridge. There's the bridge right there. So it literally means that is water under the bridge. Do not spend your time on that too much, because it will take you backward. It will keep you from manifesting what you want to manifest if you stay in that 5 energy. So I wonder what our confirmation card or clarification card be. We're going to read it upright or reversed. Maybe more about that 5 cups. Let's see. Sharing. 4 of cups reversed. 4 of coins reversed. I had a feeling I saw a coin. I knew it was, I thought it might have been the 4 of coins. And it's reversed, though, because the 4 of coins is a card of being really hanging on tightly to your money, maybe being a little stingy. So this is the opposite. It's all about, it's sharing. This may signal a willingness to share more resources, feelings, or space. It's releasing, it's openness. So that's great. You're releasing some stuff. Yay. That's going to feel good. This is neat. I can't wait until next week's reading. If you enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Gently tap that subscribe button right there. Be one of my first 500 subscribers to get your free membership. And we'll see you next week, air signs. Let me know what you think of this point of view in the comments below.